From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for the Red Sox, it's Sonny Gray. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
On the ground to the left. Story sends it over to first. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting with one down, takes the strike. Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. That's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for two.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Okamoto was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Two down, nobody on.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Third out. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball. Back here at Fenway, and the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Stepping in, Roman Anthony. On the ground. One pitch and one out.
Batting second.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Duran matched a homer in his last game.
Oh!
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1-2 now. This one in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Slider misses outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this.
That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead. And that's in there at the knees.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Brings it in. Two outs, runners at first and second. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida, the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. High fly ball, right field. Springer gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now back here at Fenway Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. But now he's caught in between, and they put the tag on him.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Duran on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. Got him looking. Some high cheese for strike three. Anthony thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And first offering is fouled off. Gray, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. That's outside. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Up and in. Full count now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Whoa.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Outside low, ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 3-2 now. Sets him down looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Red Sox go down quietly, but they still lead it 3-1. Back inside Fenway Park. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
First pitch swinging. Foul ball there. Man at second. Struck him out swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1. What a stop. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
In the air, left field. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Lucas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. Fires to first on the run. Throw is high and over his head. Oh, the throw is over his head.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Johan Oviedo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Moran also getting ready. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strike.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Drag bunt back towards the mound. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Now a rip into left center, and the inning is over. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Gray back to work. Swing and he breaks his bat. One away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Strike two. Blue Jays down a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. he wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one.
Nope, ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's back in Boston. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
The 0-1. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Story now. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster. Story on his way home. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Right side, hard hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now it's going to be Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Johan Oviedo. 32nd appearance. Swings through that. The Blue Jays with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now here is Addison Barger in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Kerr measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Ball one, no strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see manager out of the
For Toronto, number 62.
in the dirt. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Check swing, he held up, and a count 2-1. Just missed. Yoshida on at first, nobody out. And the tying run is on base.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Narvaez in the box now, takes strike one. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just misses with that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, right field. Springer moving under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run across. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead. And he's got a 2-run triple. One down, runner at third. Roman Anthony now at the plate.
That's off the plate.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Ball, outside.
One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one misses. Full count now. Okamoto. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Ben Cowles.
And a foul ball.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air to left center, Anthony on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Boston, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Oh, just missed. On the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Sliced hard but foul. In the air out to center. And it drops in. And a man aboard. Here comes the skipper. Jimmy Garcia taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. This one in the air right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 2. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Giovanni Moran.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
This one in the air center field. Anthony settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Number 56. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Whitlock warming up as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Jays down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one smoked on its way out of here. Vladdy with a star scraper. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's been a great free agent sign. That one not close. Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. That one ripped but foul. In there at the knees. 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Clement over to first. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. The 1-0. Swing and a bouncer. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Out number 3. And the Red Sox. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here. And he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. And another ball. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 2-1 and a foul ball. Stays alive. Up the middle. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And what a play. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from beautiful Oriole Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singing.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Oh. Tied up here in the early going. In the air, right field. Acuna gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman.
Bottom of the sixth inning. Leading off, Dylan Beavers.
Right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Beavers in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Outside low, ball 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the order, Jerks and Profar. Next up for the Braves, the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. One down. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. The 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball right side.
Run it out.
Olsen takes it to the bag, 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
1 down. To the batter now, Mauricio Dubon. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You got that front foot down.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz.
Designated hitter, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
1 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Aye. And Naylor swings through that one. Got him swinging. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him.
In the air, left field. Kwan gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the out.
1 down. Here's the catcher to hit. Bo Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Two gone with runners at the corners. Now it's going to be Jonathan Aranda. Runner on the go. There's a ball. No throw, safe at second. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ball. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for the White Sox, Hagen Smith.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Benintendi at the plate now, and that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down. 1 down. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Fly to center his first time. That's off the mark. Ball 1. That's a ball. Hey. The Stros leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That missed by a lot. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Stays alive. Chopper to second.
Beat it out.
Altuve
Beat it out.
throws to first. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman.
So 2 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. Benintendi on the go. In the dirt. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying.
Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. It's there, and that's a great play. Still in. Last chance for the home team. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. Swings and misses. That's strike one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fires over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Chase Maidra digs in now. On the ground, Pena. The underhand flip, and that is the ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal, #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boog. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson. Out number 3. One hit in the inning. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Cole.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Skubal was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Now all even up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
First baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Abraham Toro steps in for the Royals.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
First and second, 2 outs. Abraham Toro, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. Royals strand a pair, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. And singing, he likes pitching at home. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. High chopper to third, Lewis. Long throw to first, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Lewis getting to start at third in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comes the 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 1 out, runner at second. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Yeah, that's fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to...
Off balance speed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Here's Royce Lewis.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hammered, base hit.
Find the ball.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, you smoked that ball. That boy.
Next for the Twins.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. The flip out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way. And towing the slab, Cody Bradford. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy. One down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Foul ball there. That one outside, and that's ball one. Out towards right center field. That's out number 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. Evan Carter now at the plate. Man at second. Softly hit to third. Donovan on to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Helmet under it. And a couple of quick outs. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air. Smith under it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Diego. Today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Misses off the plate. And the count is 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. To third. Handled by Machado. One gone, bottom half of the first. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series.
That's a ball.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Just off the outside edge. Hard hit left side. Sends it over to Sheets. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Swing, and he popped it up. Sheets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Scoreless after 1. Bottom of the 2nd. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
1 up, 1 down. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, and foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. This one in the air. Machado. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Graham Pauley. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside. And it's 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Outside with a breaking ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Caught him looking for the K. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Marcy with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sheets takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Stays alive. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Xavier Edwards. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Heriberto Hernandez.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Padres leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Norby batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's to third, but it kicks foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
In the dirt. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And foul ball.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next, Graham Pauley struck out looking his first time. This one in the air center field. Merrill settles under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Sheets. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Here's the third baseman, Javier Sanoja. His righty-lefty splits there. Sanoja goes 5 feet 7 inches,
Off the plate,
23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far.
Nope.
No runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way. coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
To first, they don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ramon Laureano.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Junk appears to be getting loose. Gusto getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman Manny Machado.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy on the move. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH. Connor Norby. Fouled off left side. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Griffin.
Ball.
The Marlins down by 4. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-1.
Ball.
That's a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Lopez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Merrill turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jansen Junk taking over on the mound. 32nd appearance. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Out towards right center field. Marcy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Inside ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Xander Bogart.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Hey.
Here's a 1-1. Checks the swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Bogart swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Padres back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Manager out of the
for San Diego, number 40, Jason Adams.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. And that one is off the wall. Pauley around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Javier Sanoja, the next to hit. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to third. Handled by Machado. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Edwards wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Stowers in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Marcy coming home. He'll score easily. And it's 4-2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set to start the 9th in this. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball. fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
That one ripped but foul. Jung, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Comes up empty.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Up the middle, Lopez. Slings to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out.
now pitching for San
Back
Diego.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Mason Miller.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
This to third, handled by Machado. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Hey! Miller is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field. Here's Mike Tauchman. He's been a great free agent sign.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the dirt, blocked. And the 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Run it out, dig.
He'll do it himself. 2 away. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Base hit and a man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Marcus Semien. It bounces and he takes off for second. Not in time. He's safe. Tauchman into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Freeman.
Come on, get out.
He takes it on his own, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Up the middle. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Tauchman in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This one in the air. Muncy settles under this one. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. So 2 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. And the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over.
Really fantastic play over at first. That catch saved a run. If the throw gets away, the runner from third is cruising home to score easily. Moments like those matter quite a bit in this game.
No outs, runner at first. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. His 33rd homer of the year. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, runner at second. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the air to left center. Bellinger has a beat on it. And there are 2 down. Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Austin Wells. On the ground, right side. Over to Turner for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Alec Bohm. To kick the 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So Harper stands in. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Trout on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now 10-2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the move. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And here comes Alec Boehm. Up the middle. Caballero. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Runners on the corners with one gone. And here is Sosa to the plate. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing. Runner on at first with one gone. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington. And on the mound for Washington in this one, DJ Hers. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. In the air out to center. He's got it. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Thomas in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's a swing and a drive. Cruz ranging back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Cruz under it. And that is that. Now here is Matt Mervis. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it gets away from Ruiz. No advance, though. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Thomas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tied at 4. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. First and second, 2 outs. Alec Thomas now. Foul ball there. Swing, and he popped it up. Abrams should have this one, and that'll do it. And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark. In front of their...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Tovar. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. William runner takes off for third. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So, runner at second, 2 down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Throws from his knees, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's
One down.
Up next
David
for the
Hamilton
Brewers.
up now for the Brewers.
Shortstop,
Doubled in his first
David
AB.
Hamilton.
That one fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. The 0-2. On the ground. Over to Terang. 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now, David Hamilton. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Frelick comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Up the middle, and that one handled to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In time, Devon. Now 2 away. 2 outs with a man at third. Now, David Hamilton.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing, and he popped it up. Karros should have this one. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it. So 2 down. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over. Although 14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Braxton Ashcraft. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Michael Busch. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
That's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one
Ball
missed. 3. And he walked him.
4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hey!
Strike 2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. This is back here in Pittsburgh. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Edward Cabrera. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Hey!
Man at first, 1 away. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
What a stop. To first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Horner with some impressive production lately.
Ball, that's low.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Triolo handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Late on that fastball. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Carson Kelly takes him deep. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Yeah! Ball one.
Strike two.
That's
Really
ball
good
two.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
Ball
one missing inside. Ground ball right side. Horowitz. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. B-Ray coming to the plate now. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball
Way to
one.
lay off that pitch down.
And he hits a ground ball right side and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around 3rd is Reynolds. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
0-2. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big 1st out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Jared Triolo in the box now. Takes strike 1. And there's a base hit to left. Fires it to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. It's 2-1. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Corner. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Now the 2nd run is in. And they take a 3-run lead. A 2-run double.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Hey.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Slapped foul. 4 runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. Horwitz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Horwitz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Ozuna around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI.
Here comes Craig.
For the Cubs, number 46.
Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 17.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Foul ball. And Ian swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Ian Happ pops one out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
He throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Gets him to chase after that one. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way inside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, going, gone. A 3-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they get a few back.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
On the ground, Gonzalez fires in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Slow roller to third, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On to O'Hearn. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. This one in the air. Swanson. And a quick out, number 1.
Aye.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Aiken, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. This is Joey Bart. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one pulled foul. That clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Back here at PNC Park, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Ball 1 there. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Justin Lawrence up and throwing. Montgomery getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're all square. It's 6-6.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power? Man, you got to soak up these performances.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw,
No, he's in there,
save.
safe.
And the go ahead run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging for the K.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That one fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's a 7-6 game.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner on at first with one gone. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And there's a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Got him. 2 out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit right field. Happ on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swings through the sweeper.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me. Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
In the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 4th, Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. There's a line drive to left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Oh, close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Hey! Just missed. Well struck right field. And it is out of here. His 19th home run of the year. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, But it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Mason Montgomery.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Swanson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Nico Horner.
That's a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds on his way over. He's got it. And there's two down.
Up next for the
And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, now it's the second baseman. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well, and that one is out of here. His 12th of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 8-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Pirates really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Aye.
Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. That one pushed to the left and foul. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. That one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Cannonball coming. It's now 8-7. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Number 49, Johan Ramirez.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Matson getting cranked up as well.
Ball 2.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Cubs with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just...
They get one to second, tag safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. Now here is Michael Busch, 1 for 3.
Well,
as a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His 29th of the season, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 9-8. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working.
For the Pirates, number 45, Hunter Barco.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Barco making his 30th appearance of the year, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's towards center. And that is that. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's down to 1 here at 9-8. It's an NL Central showdown right here. Back here in Pittsburgh, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Out of here. And they tie it up. It's 9-9.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jake Mangum will hit next.
ball, that's out.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fastball is outside. And that's too high, ball 4.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And the 1-0. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swings through that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're through 6 full. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That one fouled off. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2. Out towards left center. Cruz gets under it. 2 away now. Here's Nico Horner. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. That's the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 45, Hunter Harvey.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Gonzalez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Isaac Matson.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact. Not a lot.
hits, period.
Strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz has a beat on it. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Shaw stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball, that's in.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th.
That's ball 2.
That catches the corner. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mangum settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. On the ground, right side. Bush whips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And fouled off. 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. That one ripped, but foul. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong moving under it. And that will end the inning. It's the Cubs 9 and the Pirates 9. Back here at PNC Park, here's the leadoff man, Ian Happ. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
First baseman, Michael Bush.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground at first, O'Hearn. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. This one high in the air to left center. Cruz under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. It's the ninth. Back here in.
Now pitching for the Cubs. 74. Felix Bautista.
Ball one. Yep, that ball went out.
That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And the 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Rudder breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say in a...
Oh, great stop. He fires to the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. In a one-run game as this one. Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. The show brings you a matchup of division. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Matt McClain, the next to hit. Up the middle, Win. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mason Wynn.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straightened him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Win at the plate now, and that's strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, the throw is over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it, cost him an extra base too.
That's to third. Stewart whips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Cardinals.
One out. Runner at second. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. Third home run of the season, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Win in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1.
Hey.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. To third, Stewart. They take the force out, and that is the third out. Go-ahead run on base. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. The Cardinals with the go-ahead run at first. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Cards leave one, so no change in the score. It's 3. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's Jose Trevino. Up the middle. Win. And they're happy to just get off the field after that. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From Oracle Park in San Francisco, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. Pitching in our game today, Landon Roop. What do you look for here?
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the fourth inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Here's a high chopper. Schmidt. Over to first. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Got him. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit right field. Chapman headed home. The relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Here's a 2-2. On the ground right side. The flip. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field, but it's just foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here's Joe Adele. Right side. And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes...
Runner on the go. Pitch way inside. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Swing, and he popped it up. Moncada. And that will end the inning. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. The 2-1. Up the middle. What a stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down. Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So 2 down and into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Pulls that one foul. And now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Olsen handles the chance. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Jackson getting the start in left. He made his major league debut when he was 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Strike 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
First and second, 1 out. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski gets under it. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard liner. Base hit. Around second, on his way to third. He's in there.
Just a total nightmare for lefties.
5-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.